So, first of all, I need your feedback of how it was for you from yesterday's things we went through. And I added some more for today's presentation as a following up to what we chatted yesterday in between. Any inputs? Not yet. Okay, I will do the questions later. Don't worry. I won't leave you. Jo, do you want to add something, please? No? You're just smiling. Okay.
I thought it was great. I enjoyed it.
Thank you. He's not a brave guy. Sorry. He's a brave guy. Mike hasn't come, so you are the only man again today. Okay.
I don't know.
I was going to say it was fabulous, but I'm trying not to talk so much. So I'm trying to rein it in.
Okay, if you want to share something, share. Okay. Okay, let's start with the presentation, guys. So we can go through there. Hopefully I will navigate better today, the slides. Again, I wanted that as a reminder so it can help you focus on your solar plexus, even by looking at it and setting an intention to have a healthier flow of energy in your solar plexus. It helps, okay? This is where I will ask your feedback. I want your reflection exercises feedback. If someone did, I know Tina did. I don't know about the rest of you. If you had time to check your exercises, please share with me any insights you had or anything you need help and support with from them. Who wants to go first? Come on, guys, be brave. Amy, do you want to share with me something?
I'll go.
She's trying to unmute, I think. And yes. After
Which specifically, which one did you want to start with?
Whatever you feel you need help or support with. Pick and choose.
I need to not, because I'm still very early into this whole process, but the validation from the people close to me, I need to make sure that that doesn't suppress my growth.
Yep.
Because it's there, it's tempting.
I know, I can understand. I was like that for many years and I still am in some cases. Hi, Mike.
Hello.
So make sure you validate yourself first and then ask for confirmation from others. That might help you change how you operate on that. We always need validation and confirmation from others, okay, guys? We can't, if I don't have your feedback on what you liked or didn't like through these things that we are doing, even for free, how will I get better myself, or how will I understand what helps you and what doesn't help you, okay? So yeah, I like that. And
there is a difference though between validation and
confirmation,
criticism. What's the word that I want? So positive criticism. So, having feedback and having positive criticism is different from validation. Validation is that feeling, that very strong feeling when you actually need someone else to tell you that you're good enough. So, yeah, I struggle with that. And if I don't get it, then I tend to, that's one of my triggers.
Yep, I was there too. Sometimes, guys, even when I started doing energy healing on others, okay, even when I started doing things like energy work, when you don't have something as a tangible result on that, you need the validation because you need to trust in yourself. And it is easier when someone else trusts in you to build the trust in yourself. So sometimes use that as a motivation to trust and believe in yourself and then build up on that. Continue building the momentum on that. That's a good one. Well done, ladies. Sammy?
I kind of struggled doing this
but that's why I came because after yesterday, it was really good because I didn't really realize how many issues I had that were like with the solar plexus, like my confidence and putting myself first. Like I'm always quick to help everyone, and then I've got no time for myself. And yeah, I didn't do the what steps to overcome them because I'm hoping that I will learn more things today
You
to
will
help
have
myself.
more insights, yes.
Yeah.
Most of the exercises will be answered today, but I needed you to have a check on this and to know how this works for you now before you see some more things on
Yeah,
that.
I definitely want to kind of like not need the constant telling me that I'm doing good. Like I kind of just want to have that myself so I can move forward and not just have such a low self-esteem.
Welcome to the club. This is this is something we build on step by step. Okay, we won't go from one day to the next one being fully confident and trusted in ourselves, because then something is wrong, in my opinion. Okay, in my experience, you build that day by day, piece by piece, by reflecting on your actions and by reflecting on what you do and how you do it. And you have to understand when someone confirms you or validates you, or says, good job, well done, please take it in and don't think that this is something that they were trying to say to be nice or kind. Okay, take it in, be excited and be happy, and wonder how can I build up on that? How can I make it even bigger for me and bigger and bigger? Love that. Anyone else who wants to say something? Karen.
Okay. Yeah, it's interesting actually, because certain aspects of my life I'm quite confident in, but then in other aspects I'm not. And I know what it is. It's like where you ask a question about, am I confident in my work life? Well, no, I'm not, because there's people I work with that I don't trust. And I think this is a little bit, there seems to be a bit of a group at work. And that's my problem. I don't like that kind of situation, because you get negativity out of that as well. And that makes me quite, quite anxious probably, because I can't trust them. They gossip. So, you know, those kind of things, and being sensitive as well, I do seem to take on those energies. But I suppose the negative is also helping me use my skills that I'm getting in the spiritual. So it's helping me to ground myself, protect myself, ask my guides for help in that area.
Yep.
All the other areas, friendships and that, are quite, I'm okay with that. And I think as well, in this period we've had with the, where we had to self-isolate, I think this has also given everyone quite a lot of time to actually think about what do they want. You know, are you putting up with people because you think you have to? Are you putting up with people because you want to? So I think this has been quite a good time for reflection, really. So I've sort of, without sounding horrible, I sort of staying away from people I don't want to be involved with, that bring me down, sort of thing. And I'm quite happy with those that I have around me now.
That's not being horrible, not even sounding horrible. That's taking action on protecting yourself, on guarding yourself, on root chakra, and knowing what you want and what kind of people you want around you and why. This is stepping into your power, which was very difficult for me as well. And in some cases, it still is challenging, because the compassion is bigger in some ways, and I'm not accepting things that I'm actually seeing in others, which is great. That's not a struggle. Well done.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's still working on it though. It's not there. But yeah.
Yep. We start from somewhere, and this is great. This is really great. Yes, and we always need to work more and again and reflect and see again the new people that we have around us. If they help us and we grow with them, or they help us negatively and we need to step back from them. And this is great. Guys, well done. Anyone else? Thank you, Karen. Who wants to share something? Or okay. Let's continue with the presentation. I see your comments keep going, guys. I love that. So, no, I haven't learned how to navigate the slides again. Please, next one. Okay, thank you. Okay, guys, I created this in order to help you understand how ego works. I try to do that in a specific program. Okay. How our beliefs are formed. This is our beliefs. Some are core beliefs and others are beliefs that are created through our culture, through the society, through our family, friends later on in our lives, in workplaces, relatives, and so on and so forth. And how these beliefs are created, usually, okay, we inherit them from family, from society, as I said, and some are created by our own experiences. Usually the beliefs, let me go back. Usually the beliefs are a thought and emotions combined that they form, and they form beliefs for us, okay? It is the way of understanding deeper some things of how we operate as human beings, as of how we interact with others and how we feed ourselves in a way. Now, on the other hand, ego is being shaped and triggered by these beliefs and also by our emotions. If someone hits us with a kind of emotion, the ego is triggered. Again, in a good or a bad way. Don't have the word triggered only in a negative way within your beliefs. Some triggers are positive, okay? So this is how ego is being shaped and formed by beliefs and emotions through our interactions with other people, not only with ourselves, because if I was alone in the jungle with having no one, my ego wouldn't be triggered because I'm the only person in that jungle, okay? So ego is triggered by others. And I had to add this in addition to what we were saying yesterday. I also added this image. I don't want to confuse you in any way. But this is a good diagram of understanding how conscious mind works, how unconscious mind or subconscious mind works, how the collective works through us, because we are connected with the collective, and where the true self stands, where the ego stands, and how we do the shadow work to find our true self behind everything. Anima and animus and anima are the female, the masculine and feminine energies we have, okay, as human beings. So I won't go into that because it's another subject that needs a lot of explanations in a better way. What I also added concerning to what we were saying last night is this, and I don't want you to get more confused. I want you to have a clarification on things we were saying yesterday, and I also want your feedback on this, okay? How do we understand what is our personality, our solar plexus energy, what is our higher self, and what is our soul essence? The higher self, I'm starting with this, is the energy, the divine expression of every one of us, okay? We all have a higher self, a divine expression. When you sit in meditation, if this phrase comes, I am, this is your divine expression from your higher self. I am that I am. I don't have an identity. I'm not someone specific. My higher self is not someone specific. When it comes to my personality, on the other hand, my identity is that I'm a healer or a teacher or a mentor or a medium or an IT officer as I used to be, or a kindergarten, or whatever is your personal identity. Or I'm a mother, I'm a sister, I'm a daughter. This is my identity, okay? I'm a friend of someone. When we want to build our solar plexus, we need to have a strong sense of identity. We need to be mission driven. This is what leaders are, mission driven. They have a purpose that they want to fulfill, okay? When it comes to higher self, the higher self doesn't want anything. They are okay, my higher self is okay as it is, okay. It doesn't need to be paid, it doesn't need to work, it doesn't need to have fun, it doesn't need to do anything, because this is the I am presence. When it comes to our soul, I try to add as many varieties as I could in this, because this is what creates the balance within us. When it comes to the soul essence, we come here because we have a soul. We are a soul, and we have a body. We have a human experience, and we need to learn lessons. Emotions play an important role when it comes to lessons, in a good or a negative way. Lessons have both meanings, okay, in our lives. Information and knowledge is what our souls seek to integrate, to learn, to acknowledge, and to teach others. This is what we do with each other, even if we are not healers or whatever the scenario. It's time. We have contracts to complete, vows to complete, promises to complete or to break, whatever. It's time. We have specific life purpose, and usually this is personal purposes and divine purposes. This is how I perceive it now. Okay, if you ask me in a year, I don't know how this will have changed, but this is how I perceive it now, with all the things that I'm doing for myself through meditations and through spiritual work. What I do understand fully is that there is a duality, and I'm sure you can see it. Am I a teacher, healer, kindergarten, or I'm just, okay? What is my true identity? This is where balance comes. You need to understand that in one level, you are this ultimate being, the divine being. And on the other level, you are a person who has identity, a personality, many roles, and many things to fulfill. In a soul level, you have to keep the balance between your personality, your personal identity within your higher self, and your soul's lessons, purposes, meanings, whatever you want to call it. You have to create this balance. When these three are in alignment, then you can achieve everything. That's what I believe. From a higher frequency, okay? I don't mean go out and do whatever bad thing, negative, okay? What you need to do as a soul here, what is your purpose as a soul? You will ask me, how do I get to understand what is my purpose? This is something that you need to work on yourself and to understand what you love doing, what you like doing, and what you don't like doing, and why. Your whys will always help you understand how you move forward. And of course, we ask always for guidance from our spirit guides, our relatives, and everyone else that can help us. This is why I say here alignment, personal identity with soul and higher self. And this is where I will stop the presentation, and I want to see your faces. Any feedbacks or ideas on that? Phoenix. Esther, go first. Go first. I didn't see you.
No, that's fine. When I was going through and looking at the worksheets and the sort of musings, one of the things that I really noticed is that a lot of my ego hurts have come through friendships, and that was kind of very much explained by that first slide with beliefs and emotions tying together. I'm an incredibly loyal person. It's one of my strengths that I would put down on that sheet, and that's negative to some extent, because I often put other people, their importance is more, but I think through my life, certainly through my formative life, childhood, friends have really hurt me, and I think that has come down to a severe lack of loyalty. So that belief is then being affected by the emotion of me being utterly distraught and betrayed by that, to be honest. So yes, I think that there's a lot of that. And then that last slide, some of the tie-in to that I've forgotten because I've talked too much about the other one. But yeah, it's
Do you
I
want
can't
me to
remember what
go
the last
back?
slide was.
Do you want me to go back to the slide?
I took a photo. Hold on. Did I take it? Oh no, maybe. No, it's on the wrong thing.
Let me.
Yes, could you go back to the last slide really quickly?
I'm losing you. Yep. No. I got
Yes, I think it's a matter of. Oh, okay.
Yep.
Am I here or not? Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I think a lot of my identity is tied into that kind of loyalty and the strength of friendship, and then to be as hurt as I have been, I think that's some of my soul contracts. I now am understanding there's one friend in particular who hurt me twice, once when I was about 12 and once when I was about 22, and I still have not spoken to her, forgiven her, and I'm understanding now that I think that is actually one of my soul contracts, is to learn that level of forgiveness.
Yep. What I would add on that, in a very brief way, work on being loyal towards yourself. This is the first thing that you have to do, to be loyal towards yourself, and then all the others. I was thinking in the same way, and I've been through a lot, especially when it comes to friendships. I can totally resonate with what you shared with us. Sometimes we need to make amends with our friends. This is up to you to decide if this is the case or not, or it's just a contract that was completed and you need to move forward. Be loyal to your friend, to your self, not friend, self.
I think I need to move forward to be loyal to myself, but I never gave her that forgiveness. Does that make sense? So
Yes,
maybe that's just to say, actually, you know what, you were well, she wasn't the second time a child, but it doesn't matter. You've given me something, and that's enough. So yeah.
forgiveness towards her and towards yourself, because in a soul level we decide before we come here what we need to experience. Even the betrayal is an experience we decided to live and to experience for many reasons. So you have to forgive her and yourself as well in a very, very deep level, and work on that, okay? Work with Ho'oponopono prayer, work with journaling, write down what hurt you, why it hurt you. Do this exercise, and it will help you understand in a deeper level and how to forgive her later on, okay? Or even at the same time, if you are ready for that. And why, right, sorry, Karen, yes, and write what else, what helped you, what kind of knowledge you gained out of this. This will also help you when you write down this journal exercise. Karen, I hope this helps, Esther, okay?
Esther, yeah, I understand about forgiving other people and also being loyal to yourself, but also I don't know if it comes down to a bit like, do you actually need people like that in your life? Because quite honestly, if she's let you down twice, do you know, and why should you put up with that kind of, there is no loyalty, is there, from your friend? And that's the way I see it sometimes. You're better than that. You don't have to put up with people like that. And it just means that we're going to be, and I've put up with people like this as well. And at the end of the day, you sort of think, why should I forgive them? I wouldn't hurt them. I wouldn't be unkind to them, but I actually don't want you in my life.
I totally agree with the not wanting her in my life, but I know when I think of her, I still get that feeling, probably in my solar plexus, which probably means I am still hurt by her. I need to forgive her on whatever level to stop that hurt. I think that's where I've kind of come.
Exactly. And this, what Karen said, is what will help you move forward. And loyalty comes to yourself. This is how you are loyal to yourself, by not going back to a specific situation or a person that has hurt you again and again in the past. And this goes on for everyone, guys, for all of us. If we have...
I'm finding it interesting, though, that what you said yesterday about hurts actually forming a part of our personality, that's the bit I'm really interested in untying, because I can think of 3 friends that I've whether I'm just really black and white and cut and dried, that I've kind of gone, no, I'm moving on and that's that. But I do know that that has formed something in me, so I need to unravel that.
Brilliant.
I think that, well, they're here to teach us a lesson, and so they push your buttons to teach you a lesson. And if you then obviously haven't learnt that lesson from the first time, so you've gone back and she's pushed your buttons again, and they do that until you kind of go, okay, that's enough. I've worked it out now.
This is how we build our solar plexus and the root chakra at the same time, guys, by learning the lesson, not taking everything in, knowing and understanding each time that, okay, this person has a similar energy that I don't need in my life. I have created the boundaries and the personality I need to move forward, and this is how I will move forward no matter what. I think we are on the same page. Yay. Phoenix?
What I had coming through, and I'm wondering if this might apply to other people too, is like I'm realizing like my guides were telling me earlier that I'm blocking my solar plexus chakra because I'm afraid of my soul's purpose. And when I was looking at the slide, what came through for me is that I'm really angry at my soul for what it signed up for. When she was talking about having soul contracts, I have a lot of hurt in my past, and I was told that that was stuff I signed up for. That's what I needed, was the answer I got. Like, why'd I go through all this when I was doing my self-pity thing? And I haven't forgiven myself for signing up for this stuff. And I'm like angry at myself, like, why would I sign up for this? You better have had a good reason for putting me through this, is how I feel towards my own soul right now. Like, what were you thinking?
You have no idea how many times I have punched my pillows, my bed, and very soft surfaces about that, okay? How many times I have cried about that. Why? No, I won't swear again today. I will hold myself. Why the heck did I sign up for this? But this is, guys, when the time goes by and you get the knowledge that you need, is what will help you move forward in a healthy way, and how you will know how to say no and yes to specific people, to specific situations, or how to choose from and select. And I didn't say hi to Lola, my friend from Cyprus, and Elena. Hi, ladies. Lola?
Εγώ σας ακούω. Μπήκα λίγο αργά, είμαι καλά. Εγώ τα ξέρω. Πες τα και στα παιδιά. Είμαι λίγο ιδιόρυθμη, οπότε εντάξει.
Τι εννοείς ιδιόρυθμη? Sorry, guys.
Ιδιόρυθμη. Έχω πλέον είμαι ιδιόρυθμη γιατί ξέρω τι θέλω. Ξέρω να ξεχωρίζω, είτε αρέσει είτε όχι.
She knows that she now knows how to decipher what she likes and what she doesn't like. And this makes her feel like she is a special, not, how do I say that in English? Special, okay, no, I don't know how to translate, but how do we say sometimes this man is weird? Something like that. She thinks that she's weird according to others because she knows what she wants and what she doesn't want. Και αυτά συζητάμε ακριβώς, Lola. Thank you guys for your questions, me speaking English and Greek at the same time. So let's continue a bit. Amy, do you wanted to say something? Unmute.
No, I just think this opportunity, to kind of share, things that are very deep and very raw and in many instances very painful. I think that this is kind of what I've been needing in my journey, having like-minded individuals that are loving and supportive, and I'm just kind of reflecting on this. It's like, this is what I've been waiting for.
I love that. Guys, I know sometimes it is difficult to share vulnerably what we are going through with specific situations in our life. And it was kind of challenging for me at first as well, but it's what helps us grow, heal, and move forward. Brian, go on.
I just wanted to build on what Esther and Karen were saying, that one of the things I recently learned about because I also value loyalty, is one of the reasons, I mean, it's part of my personality, but what I recently learned was one of the reasons I value loyalty is I'm modeling the behavior for others out of a concern that I might get hurt. And I figure if I demonstrate loyalty, then I'll be safer emotionally in the relationship. And that was really an eye-opening thing for me. But I think learning healthy boundaries is one of the soul contracts I signed up for because it keeps coming. As I step into that power and, set healthy boundaries, I'm tested less often. So I think there's a connection there that if the obstacle keeps coming up, it's like, okay, what is it I need to learn from this? And the universe will test me to make sure that I've really learned the lesson. But over time, it will go down.
And why this is happening for me, guys, I tried that a couple of times in specific situations that were repeating very often in my life. And instead of getting angry and saying, why is this still happening? I've tried anything. I said to myself, okay, why is this happening for me now? And it changed my whole vibration. It changed instantly the way I was thinking about this specific event that was still repeating. And yes, Brian, I agree with you. And the very first thing, okay, I'm the same way, loyal to specific people now, but first of all, I'm loyal to myself, to my ethos, to my moralities, to what I love doing and what I'm passionate about doing, okay? This is where loyalty must be built first. If you are loyal to yourself, others will be loyal to you as well, and you will be loyal to them as well. This is how the healthy thing starts. When I want love from others, I have to love myself. When I want respect from others, I have to respect myself first, and then respect will happen, will take place, and the right people will come that will respect me, will love me as much as I love myself, as much as I respect myself. When you want something, and I'll say that a bit later, when you want something for yourself, from others, make sure first you build it within, from within, for you, from you, for you. Does it make sense? Great.
Yeah, I would also say that it's not uncommon that in childhood, when we have those moments as a child where we're asked to be seen but not heard, that's a violation of our own boundary in some, hey, I matter too, hear what I have to say, and that's also something we have to work out later in our solar plexus.
Exactly. Nice input. Where is Mike? Mike? I want to hear your voice. You're very quiet. I don't like that.
Hello.
I want to hear your opinion. Do you have something to add with me? For me?
I'm just taking it all in, to be honest. I mean, we've done some work on this over the last week or so, anyway. So it's it's for me, it's a big thing on identity,
yep.
which you already know anyway. So
We've
that's just something I've got to work through, I guess, and keep going forward.
Brilliant. We've been working with Mike on one-to-one level. He's grown exponentially, but he doesn't have the confidence to understand it. There we go. Okay, Mike. He's a really great psychic reader in many ways. The amethyst eyes. Here is my advertisement for Mike today. Let's move on. Thank you, Mike, for that. Okay, guys, if someone doesn't want to add something on this, and Nina, I want to hear your voice as well today.
Yeah, I wanted to say that these two slides that you added in I think are perfect. And I wanted to say to Phoenix, and when we have stuff that looks really bad and horrible and comes back, from my experience and from what I've observed is to just change the mindset about it, as in, oh, the worse it is, the far I'll go when I get through it. So the jump in frequencies I'll make when I do it, it's gonna be so huge, it's gonna be worth everything. So
exactly. This is a good mindset to have when we are going through something that seems difficult. Okay. Phoenix, you want to add something?
I just wanted to say thank you for that. And yeah, that's kind of what my guides have been trying to say too. And I'm just kind of like, la, 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 la. I started doing numerology and my life path is number 11, which is kind of a hard one that has one of those big, huge transformations in it, usually, from like going from like having a really lot of hard, painful experiences and then going on to a really spiritual path and then kind of taking like a teacher role, I think. So
yeah, we share the same number.
yeah.
And you know, the la 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 person that's talking, that's just your ego. So yep.
Yeah.
Just,
I feel like I'm like right on the point of the breakthrough, like where like I'm like right on the edge of it, and it's just like just a few more things I have to like face or accept and like kind of get over the edge there. And the biggest one is just accepting the fact that, like, you know, to accept my power, I have to accept the fact that I chose this, you know, like I accepted this challenge, and you know,
Acceptance is
yeah.
something.
it goes along with accepting myself, because if I'm accepting my soul's purpose, rejecting my soul's purpose, I'm rejecting myself. And that's where like all my issues, I think, right now seem to be coming, is like it's clarifying in my head as we go along through this. Like I'm having a lot of stuff come through where I'm seeing like, oh,
Your
well, yeah,
soul
maybe, like
signed into any contract that you could not cope with. You are that powerful person. Your soul has signed into the contract to help you realize just how powerful that person is now. So yeah, you just have to actually, rather than be annoyed at it, embrace it for showing you the direction that you're going.
Yeah, it's exactly like that. When ego gets really loud, you just say, oh, thank you. So I'm right there, right? I'm right there because you want to smack me down under somewhere, I don't know, but no, I got you. So I think that's
I think there's an element of forgiving myself for like choosing to take this on. Like there's an element of like, you know, I chose to put myself through this like painful experience, like, and I've chosen to do it for the good, but I haven't gotten to the good yet. Like, and I need to forgive myself for choosing to go through the bad so I can accept myself enough to get to the good. If that makes sense.
Yes, it does. And this is why we always do forgiveness for ourselves. And Luisa,
that whole Ho'oponopono thing.
Yep. And not only that, guys, when you meditate, just say, I forgive myself for choosing this path, this kind of path. You have no idea what I've been through, and I'm sure I have no idea what you have been through. But instead of self-torturing and punishing ourselves of how we perceive that this is a difficult and challenging situation, let's embrace it and accept it, and we will move forward in a different flow, I don't know if this word exists, in a smoother way forward. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. Luis, the numerology comes from first name, last name, and birth date. So Google that and it will help you understand how you will find your life path. Mine is 4, as far as I remember now. Okay, what I wanted to add again, guys, on this is that when I had the I am experience through meditation by connecting with my higher self, my ego identity got, what is happening now? And I felt completely lost. So when this happens to you, because it will happen inevitably, you continue doing the work and all the clearance that you need, it will feel like you don't know who you are anymore, what you are doing, or why you are doing it. And this confusion will come from your ego identity because it is being decluttered and rebuilt again in a better version for you, if that makes sense, hopefully. And every time you feel that you don't know who you are, what's your mission or what's your purpose or what you are actually good at doing, this is a change that is taking place to your ego, okay? Which is good, although it doesn't feel good at all. Let's continue a bit with that. This is another, we've been discussing that in today's call. Yes or no? How easily do you say no when you don't actually want something in your life, or you don't want to go to a seminar, to a webinar, to a workshop, to someone that a friend of yours asked you to do? How easily do you say no if you don't want it? This is what my friend Lola says from Cyprus, that I'm a bit of a weirdo because I say no and I sound egoistical to others, which is not the case. It is honoring what you truly want by saying no. Okay. A way to distinguish when to say no or a yes is how you feel. Check with your body. If it is something you truly want, the voice within your head, not head, your heart, because usually in our heads we receive ego's voice, where in our hearts and gut, below that, we receive something like, hell yeah, I want to do that, I want to be part of that, or I want to help you in that way. Or if it goes something like, maybe yes, maybe no, it sounds like it will be good, but I'm not that sure. And you feel it in your body that's something that you don't want to do. This is a no indicator for you, and you have to accept what you truly want and express it. Be comfortable enough to express it to others. This is something that we all need to work, I believe, or we needed in the past. Don't care about what others may think. Believe in yourself and keep going. I know what you all think. How can I don't care about what others think? Is this compassionate enough? When it comes to decisions about yourself, it is as compassionate as possible because you don't have to let others in, to create doubts to you, to create problems or second thoughts, because this is what you truly want, okay? This is the case where we don't care about how others think of us. And to be honest, we all have the free will to think and to judge or to interact with others in the way we see fit. And this is our free will, okay? But I have my free will to use it in how I want it. And this is not to care about what others may think of me. If I'm a witch, for example, this is one of my fears when it comes to spiritualism in my town, okay? I'm working on how not to care what others think because I know the truth. To add spirituality in this, follow your intuition in alignment with your heart. It is a difficult alignment to succeed, but it's worth it because your heart knows your purpose, your mission as a soul, and your intuition will guide you to the right path. But if you align your intuition with your heart chakra, you will get even better results on how you want to move forward. We talked a bit about this yesterday, the 10 blocking qualities on the petals of the lotus flower on solar plexus. We will go through a different way now to see how we can eliminate these blocking qualities. Confidence. Where does confidence come from? Guys, before I go through this, I want your opinion. Where does confidence come from? Who wants to start sharing? Hands. Lola, θα μεταφράσω. Από πού έρχεται η αυτοπεποίθηση? I'm asking in Greek, guys. Bear with me.
Η αυτοπεποίθηση μας έρχεται όταν η καρδιά και το μυαλό είναι ισορροπημένα και δεν έχουμε χάος.
Thank you for that. She says the confidence comes when heart and mind are in alignment and chaos doesn't exist anymore.
Έρχεται η τάξη, οπότε έχει ισορροπία.
So this is the result of being in alignment and in balance and know what we are doing. This is what, αυτά ακριβώς λέω. This is what I'm saying. Thank you. Anyone else that wants to add something? Karen, yes, please.
I can understand that totally, but I think as well, it all depends on the people around you. Because I'm thinking of the work situation and I'm quite confident in my ability to do the job and the knowledge I have, but it's a lot of the time I'll say something and think about what someone else is thinking, and I really shouldn't do that at all.
Exactly, that's also true.
So that is the confidence with people, I think. So if you're in a group that you're not happy with, you're not going to feel that confidence.
And this is why we always try to change the toxic, but I don't like this kind of term, the toxic people around us, the toxic surroundings, because we are Sometimes we channel accordingly to the people we have around us. If I have a low vibrational friend around me all the time, every day, every minute of my day, this is how I will also be vibrating. And I know this is a challenge I have to face and to understand why this person is in my life, but it comes back to that. Deeper than that, Karen, how can we build the confidence without the surroundings?
Να πω λίγο κάτι, δεν ξέρω αν είναι πάνω σε αυτά. Θα πρέπει να ξεχωρίσουμε ότι όταν λέμε ότι συγχωρώ, δεν θα πει ότι ξεχνώ, γιατί αν ξεχάσεις, χάνεις την εμπειρία. Ενώ εάν συγχωρέσεις, σου έρχεται η γαλήνη, αλλά έχεις την εμπειρία για να αναγνωρίσεις.
Σωστή παρατήρηση. Τέλεια παρατήρηση. My friend Lola adds about forgiveness. We have to decipher what forgiveness means and how we forget things. We don't need to forget. We don't have to forget. We have to forgive in order to be in peace, but to gain the knowledge from this situation. But if we choose to forget the situation that happened, not only we don't have peace in the level of peace that we need to have, but we also don't have the knowledge that we would have gained from that situation. And this is also important. We don't say forgive in order to forget what happened in the past. Anyone else wants to add? Not in forgiveness, but when it comes to confidence from within, let me help you. How do we build confidence from within? What will help us believe in ourselves no matter what?
When we're living our authentic life, so when you're actually being completely true to yourself, as well as being true or not being true to other people, then I think that confidence lies. It's easy to be beaten down if you don't totally believe in what you're saying or what you're doing.
Well done, correct. And I do believe Karen is right, okay? Apart from everything else, but I want to direct you in a different state of thinking, if possible, okay? But yes, this plays an important role, Karen, in our lives. Okay, guys, let's...
Sorry.
Yes, please.
Sorry, Elena. Just going on that with what Karen said, I completely agree with Esther. I think the issue of other people is no one else is responsible for your confidence, but obviously your kind of experiences with other people, I think, can
affect us.
Make it challenging. But absolutely, I think as soon as you believe that what you're doing is for the right reasons, and you truly believe that you're doing what is right for you, what is right for everyone around you, I think it does come hand in hand. And I think everyone that does anything like this, we're strange to the outside, to all the other, I suppose, muggle minds out there, that we're just a little bit different. So I think it is just a perception, and we're always going to come across those people that if we allow them to, they are really going to knock our confidence. But us taking the perspective, it's not us, it's them. That's them, and that's their life path. That is their lesson to learn, and don't take it personally, because a lot of the time it isn't. It's nothing to do with us. It's to do with them and what they're going through and what they need to work through themselves. So I also had many years of resentment and feeling ill-treated, and why me? What have I done to deserve this, and all that. And it really, my life really turned around when I actually started sending them love rather than kind of, oh, karma will get you. That's not my business, Send them love. That the people that have wronged me the most, they're literally the people at the top of my list when I'm sending healing thoughts out, because I know that they've got stuff to work through, and they've got stuff to deal with, and I am absolutely at peace with that now, and a different person because of it. So I just think that people perhaps need to gain a different perspective, and their confidence being knocked by others is something that they're still very much in control of, and it's an issue to the other people, not them.
Karen, you want?
Yeah, I think a lot of it, and it's something we need to remember. Well, I need to remember as well. We're not our thoughts, and I think sometimes I just make this thing up in my head, and we all do it. And you sort of think, well, I'm not going to start thinking that, because you don't know what the other person's thinking. And a lot of time people react the way they do because they're not confident in themselves.
Exactly.
And that's what it is, really. But I
Yeah.
have to remind myself of that sometimes, and that sometimes I forget. That's my lesson to learn.
We have many schools in this life, guys, and when we recognize them, it is better for us to navigate through these experiences. Okay, let's move a bit forward on this. Can you see me without changing? Sorry, guys, I think I didn't share the screen and I just changed. Give me a second, because I've lost my way. Give me a second. Who said technology is easy for information technology officers? This is me. Yeah. Okay. I found it again. Let's continue with that. Confidence comes from a level of well-being within yourself. Write down your needs, your desires, what you want, what you don't want, what you tolerate, what you don't tolerate from others. It comes from a place of self-acceptance of your body, your mind, your gifts, your abilities, your spirituality. Accept everything. I'm not in my ideal weight, okay? But I accept my body as it is. Do I love it? I do love it. Do I like it? I won't like to change it. Anyways, but I love my body. This is what I'm trying to say, okay? No matter how it looks like. This is self-love and self-acceptance. When we have financial stability, it helps us to build confidence, even if it sometimes is difficult for us to accept that we need to be financially stable. It does help when you know that your income is at this point and above, you are stable and you know what to do, how to do. You are not afraid of what to do next, your next steps. From trusting yourself, trusting your guidance. I do believe firmly on that. And trusting that the right people will come your way and you will have the way and the tools to work through that, whatever you need to have as a guidance or a tool, okay? Self-awareness is very important. The social support, this is where the surroundings come, as Karen said, okay? We need the social support, the support from others. We need an affirmation and a confirmation that comes from our actions, okay? And we need to count achievements, our achievements, as Brian said in the comments. Guys, when I'm aware of my achievements, I can be proud and confident within myself that here I'm offering something that someone finds useful or they are helping them in some way. And this is what I consider as achievement. I have a course on Udemy that has 59 students now, okay? I'm confident and proud of myself for that achievement because I don't have so many people or so many sources to promote, to market my course. So I'm very proud of myself even for the 59 students that I have so far. Do you see where I'm getting with this? Count your achievements, no matter how small, medium, or huge and big they are. This will help you build the confidence. And I'm really proud of 2 mediumship classes that I have. Thank you, guys. I will continue. Lack of confidence. How lack of confidence comes or what it creates. Social withdrawal. This is what lack of confidence creates. We like to be without social interaction when we don't have confidence because we don't like what others say their criticism. And since we don't have a strong solar plexus, we are very sensitive to criticism. So this creates low self-esteem. At the same time, we react as a defense mechanism. Instead of acting, we react with hostility. We have to face and experience physical symptoms in our bodies, how we feel. Sometimes this creates stress and anxiety or stomach issues. Check on yourself when you were very with low self-esteem or with lack of confidence. How did your body felt? For me, I can say that I felt really stressed. My hands were very sweaty. My face was very sweaty. So I was, oh, don't like this. I'm very uncomfortable. Or when I had to share something publicly in school, for example, I felt like this is anxiety. Probably I need to go and hide somewhere because this is the physical symptom of lack of confidence. Okay. Constantly worrying about my own personal skills if I have lack of confidence, and I will be feeling drained or even overwhelmed, and I will continuously worry how others think of me, or am I doing this right? Is this correct? Is this okay? Or what am I doing now? Okay. Brian, thanks for the input for the course. Yes. So let's continue. An important factor of ego is the inner critic. You probably know how this works, okay? The inner critic, we have this inner voice. Inner critic works through our throat chakra and solar plexus, the ego, the unhealthy ego, okay? How we can interact that by speaking our truth, no matter what. This is changing the inner talk that we have. Instead of allowing the inner critic to take over us, we walk it through, we talk it through. This is why we should build self-worth and self-esteem and self-trust and self-recognition as well, because this is how we will work through our inner critic. And I won't say about mine. Some ladies that were on Julia's group that I did a presentation there about inner critic know what I'm talking about when I'm talking about inner critic. These are a couple of slides from the inner critic section, okay? And this is what I had added because the inner critic sounds like this. Who do I think I am? This is your ego, your inner critic talking. I can't do this. I will fail and everyone will laugh at me. I will never make it. Why even try? My mind is making this up. What will people think? I'm getting fat. I hate looking like this, and this is definitely me. I've been talking to myself like that for many years, and even now yet sometimes. Okay, this is my inner critic, very loud and clear. Or I'm never gonna be like this person, the comparison we talked about in a previous slide. Or I'm not good enough for this. These are some examples of how inner critic works through us. And this is about the self-talk I was talking before, okay? Try do the inner talk, the self-talk, on how to change how your inner critic interacts with you. Who do I think I am? I am. And this is the answer from higher self. I can't do this. The right mindset to help yourself is I can do anything I set my mind on. And I truly believe that, guys. I am as good as creating those obstacles, and I'm also very good at creating and finding solutions. It is up to my choice to create solutions instead of creating obstacles. Recognize that to yourself, acknowledge that to yourself. I will fail and everyone will laugh at me. How can you talk to yourself about that? I will succeed no matter what. What others may think doesn't define me. And this is true. What others think of you, it's their free will to think like that of you. But this doesn't define you. Okay? I'm not good enough for this. I'm always good enough. Talk back instead of one negative thought. When you have one negative thought through inner critic, through ego, replace it with 3 positives. And that's why I did this example with the negative thought and the positive thought in replacement of the negative thought, okay? Talk back, do the self-talk. It will help you build something positive. If someone wants to add something, please unmute because I can't see you all at the same time when sharing screens. Are we good so far? Brilliant.
I'd just say what I've just done recently is anytime I say anything negative about anything to myself, I immediately flip it. So, you know, oh God, I look, even if I say I can't do that, what did I just say? I can do this. And I just change any negative thing at all. And it just enlightens you.
And this is the first step. And if you want to go even deeper in that, what I'm trying to do when I have a negative thought, I'm just thinking, okay, is this happened before for me? Has this happened before? Do I have any example or situation that can back it up? And if I find something that can back up my negative thought, then I create a new thinking pattern, a new belief around that. Okay, I had a failure, or it didn't go as well as I wanted, but I'm creating something new now, and I want to create something better for me. So I'm creating new thought processes within that. Self-worth. We talk about self-worth. Guys, whatever you want to achieve in your life, before you achieve it, believe, be 100% sure you are worthy of achieving it. This is how you will achieve it. If I don't believe I'm worthy of achieving something specific in my life, you know what? Universe will respond in the same way. I'm not worthy of achieving it, so why do I want to achieve it by the end? Okay, believe in yourself. This is what we say, believe in yourself. Why we say that, okay? Feel and be worthy with your thoughts, your emotions, and your beliefs. And this is usually the solar plexus chakra, the problem between surrendering from crown chakra and the willpower. I will guide you back to the slide yesterday with the alchemy recipe. Do you remember that? This is how you will use it. How much willpower do I need for this? And how will I use it? This is usually the challenge when we want to surrender to divine guidance or to upper realms. When I badly want, you mediums, pay attention on this, because you always ask me how to do that, how to surrender, guys. This is how you will surrender. This is the thought process behind that, okay? When I badly want something to happen, I project my willpower. And on this point, I want you to focus on your solar plexus chakra. Feel your willpower. How does it feel? I want this. I want to succeed on this. How does it feel? This is the energy of your willpower. Learn to play with that. I want to increase it or to decrease it as an energy. You can probably feel mine, those you are psychic readers now. So let me change that. Thank you. When I want to trust and surrender in my higher self and in my spirit team, I know it will happen. And I'm taking steps to that direction at the same time. I'm meditating, I'm asking to connect with my guides, I'm asking to surrender. And I'm pondering around this. How does surrender feel? I'm devoted because I'm taking the actions every day that I need to take. No need for control. I release the need for control. I can't control when I will connect. Well, I can't now. I can't control what kind of gifts will open up, what kind of spirits will step forward when I'm doing mediumship. I can't control this. The only thing that I can control is my willpower. And I want you now to connect again with your solar plexus and have your awareness as well as in your crown chakra at the same time. Feel your willpower decreasing. Feel that you no longer need to control. Decrease the need of control. Feel the surrender, surrendering to spirit, surrendering to your higher self, to your guides. This is how we create the flow with these connections. I hope this helps a bit. I know many of you had this as a question before. And this is the time for some meditation. What I want you to do what we will do through this meditation, it will be very, very short, but the intention for this meditation is an image or a symbol that will indicate your confidence and your worth. It may be a specific symbol like a sigil symbol, or it may be an image of an animal, an image of a flower, of a tree, of something in nature. Whatever works best for you. So close your eyes. This is our intention. Connect with your breathing. Breathe in and out. Keep breathing in. Let your body and your mind relax as best as possible. Let the thoughts come in and go. And visualize you are in a dark space, like in the universe, up above. Breathe in and breathe out. We ask for connection with your higher self. And with your guides. Keep breathing in and out, and if any thoughts come, let them go. Thank them and ask them to leave. Let your spirit guide step closer. And feel this space, this blank space, as your peace time, the time that you have peace to connect with your higher self. And now please ask, what's a symbol or an image that when I think of it, I will build more and more in my confidence and self-trust. Whatever comes through your clairs, your knowing, your vision through your third eye, or any other clair, let it come. And this is how you will connect through this image or symbol every time with your true self to build on confidence and trust. It doesn't have to be something complicated. When you feel this image or this symbol is completed for you, open your eyes slowly, thank your higher self, your guides, for all the guidance you received, and I want you to take notes. Karen, did you receive?
Yes, I got the tree.
I love that.
Yes, I do as well, actually.
Describe
on our computer, sorry. Yeah, because that's really, a tree's really strong.
With deep roots. And very
yes, roots. Yeah, so I'm really pleased with that. That's lovely.
I love that. While I was trying to do this exercise, this slide the other day for the presentation today, what came through for me as an image was a lion with a crown. It was like, yay, thank you. So this is how I will connect knowing symbol. Ellen, we will do that again, okay? It may be an image. It doesn't have to be a symbol, okay? Or a word. Does something come to mind? Let it flow. It will come. That's what I get. Who else didn't get anything through the meditation? Is someone else that didn't get something specific? Phoenix? Did you get?
I got like a kind of Celtic knotwork tree of life where the tree on the top mirrors kind of like the roots, and the roots are as big as the top of the tree.
Mm-hmm. I like that.
And it was kind of in a circle.
Yep, I've seen that.
Yeah.
Love it. Melanie, did you get something?
I saw your symbol.
You saw my symbol? Did you see yours?
That's the symbol I got, was yours. The thing that you have for this course.
The hearts.
No, the solar plexus and the thing you have in the middle. That's what I got. Yeah.
Use it. Use it. It's not mine. It's nobody's. And this is what will help you connect with that. Okay. And you can build on that. If you want to add something, even more on that, guys, add. Ellen, you got sounds. Can you describe the sounds you got?
It's really difficult because I get it, like songs start playing in my head and I have to try to decipher what words in that song actually apply. So it's a process and I have to write everything down and then double and triple check and keep asking the universe. And I continue to get all these wraparounds all throughout the day, 24/7 with downloads. It's wild.
You have to choose to shut it down a bit, your ground chakra, or to master how it happens when it happens, because we don't want you to be drained, okay? You're overtired, exhausted through that. But work on this, the songs you received, because you received, yes, Spotify, radio, Spotify again.
It's wild. I can't even I can't even walk out the door. It's like the music goes off in my head when I'm just walking around the house. And then I'm like, what does this mean? And then I'll go put it on YouTube and I'll listen to the whole song. And then I'll write down synchronicities. And then I'll stop. I'll move on to something else. I'll try to go out to do daily affairs and run errands. And I have to bring my notebook with me because it goes on day and night. I have enough journaling done in the last 7 months to wallpaper the entire house.
Continue doing it because there is a purpose behind that. This is your guidance. Mike?
Oh, I totally see it. It's laying out in black and white in front of me.
Exactly. Mike, were you here through the meditation? You will watch the replay for sure. I need you to do that. Okay. Sammy, did you got something?
Yeah, I got a triangle, and I'm not sure if it's just because I got these cards that are a triangle or that's a triangle, but I got a triangle.
Use it. It has a specific meaning for you, and you can also search the meanings of the shapes. Thank you. Nina, well done.
Yeah, I got a diamond, and it was given to me by a fox and a polar bear. Really nice.
I love that. I got the diamond too in another meditation, not in this one. Love that. Guys, anyone else that wants to share? I'm not going specifically. Louise, I haven't heard your voice at all today. Brian, thank you for that. What did you get?
I got a sun with an eyeball in the middle.
I love that. Well
Not
done.
sure what it means, but I drew it. I drew it out of my book.
I love that. Use that. Guys, this is how you will connect more and more with your confidence and trust within yourself. This is how to build a healthy solar plexus for you. And when you need extra power from within, extra confidence, connect with that symbol that you received. Luis, sorry, can you share with me, with us, what you got? I can't hear you. No, can anyone hear Luis Or is it only me? No. Luis? Okay. There's probably something happening with the sound. Please share with us when you are okay. And I will ask in Greek, guys, give me a second. Lola, έκανες διαλογισμό μαζί μας? Πήρες κάποιο σύμβολο?
Φλόγα.
Πλάκα κάνεις. Lola got the flame, which is always also a symbol for the solar plexus chakra, as the sun is. Μ' αρέσει. Well done, guys. Well done, all of you. Very proud of you. Let's keep moving. This, Louise, was the exercise that I was telling you about yesterday that you would love. Hopefully you liked it. That's what I'm trying to say. And let's continue with that. I have some more to go through. Hopefully it won't take much time. Practice makes perfect, and our brains learn from practicing new behaviors. Your solar plexus is inviting you to do more things, to get out of your comfort zone every time. And this is how you will work through your fears. Okay, change your thoughts to change your behavior. Solar plexus also invites us to set goals. What do you want to achieve and why? The reasons why I want to achieve something will be my motivational power. Apart from making me feel that I have achieved something this period of time, apart from making me feel successful, I will also have a specific motivational power. How this will help others, or how it will help me when I achieve this goal. And in what scale do I want to achieve it? Being specific is not my favorite thing, guys, I have to say. So when I'm doing things, I'm not saying that I want to have this amount of students or this amount of people in sessions or this amount of friends around me, but I'm working on that. This is my challenge to work through. And always remember to start small and build up on that. Okay. I usually found this also challenging because I could see how things may work out. I could see how something will be completed, and I want it all yesterday. This is not the way it happens in life, in real life, okay? Yes, in our minds, in our imaginations, and then in our creative minds, everything can be done yesterday and in an excellent way. But in reality, we have to work through the space and time we are now on Earth. So make a list of your goals, prioritize them, start from the short-term goals and the importance they have in your daily lives, and then go to your long-term goals and also prioritize them too, okay? Be specific in the actions you will take because you want to achieve these goals, these goals you have set in your mind and in the paper, but you have to be specific on what kind of actions you want to take. This is where your solar plexus power, energy comes from. Being specific, I will take these actions towards that goal, that direction, for this amount of days or months, whatever the scenario, it's time. Is that clear enough? Does it make sense? Let's see some heads, please. Okay, you're taking notes, and yes, I see your heads. Brilliant. Let's continue. Challenge yourself. Every day, do one thing that you haven't done before, or you find it difficult, or you have any kind of obstacle or fear around this thing. Or you can make a list of things that you are afraid of doing and start doing them. And I'm not advising you at this point to go bungee jumping. Are we clear on that? Give me thumbs up. Okay, I don't advise you to take responsibility and actions like that, bungee jumping. But if it is something that you would like to experience in your life and you fear of doing it, promise to yourself that you will take action on that. But that's not the example that I had in mind. Let's continue, please. Okay. The how to challenge yourself, it could be as simple as talking to a person you fancy if you're not married. That's a joke, okay? For us, who are free girls in this world, we can do that as a challenge, to work on that, okay? Or express your admiration to a person. That's also something that you can do to someone, okay? It doesn't have to mean that you want to do something bigger with this person, but you admire someone and you don't feel comfortable enough to say that. Make that step now. Doing a live on a Facebook or on a group, this will help you get out of your comfort zone. I did that, I was shaking and I'm still shaking every time I do it, but it becomes more comfortable each time. Making new friends. I know this is challenging for many of us, especially that we are a bit sensitive on energies, on how we perceive others, but making new friends will also help us with our sacral chakra. This is another course though. Or the goals, how to challenge yourself could be a bit more bigger, give a reading or a healing in a form that you are not comfortable enough yet doing on others. And place an example in this that has to do something with your work area, okay, or with your personal life, or start a new business. I know this is a calling for a lot of people the last 2 years, so be open to do that. This could be a huge challenge. You can create your goals, your steps, and you can set your intentions to start taking actions through your solar plexus chakra. This will help you in that case.
Κωνσταντίνα,
Πες μου.
θέλω, αν γίνεται, να ρωτήσεις λίγο τα παιδιά. Εχθές που κάναμε το διαλογισμό, εγώ ήμουνα κάτι ανάμεσα στον ύπνο και στον ξύπνιο. Και αυτό συνέχισε για όλη τη βραδιά, ότι ήμουνα σε αυτή τη γαλήνη, έξω μπουμπούνιζε, άστραφτε, έκανε κακοκαιρία και εγώ έβλεπα ψυχάλα. Δηλαδή, ένιωσαν κι αυτοί έτσι.
Πώς είναι το κέντρο της καρδιάς σου? Πώς το νιώθεις? Το κέντρο της καρδιάς σου.
Πολύ χαλαρό. Αλλά ειλικρινά, έξω έκανε καταστροφή. Και εγώ έβλεπα ψυχάλα. Δεν άκουγα ούτε αστραπές, ούτε μπουμπουνιτά. Δεν το έπαθα μόνο στη συγκέντρωση. Συνέχισε μέχρι σήμερα το πρωί.
Θα ρωτήσω. Lola says, wants to ask you about yesterday. We did a meditation, and through the meditation, Lola felt that she was at peace in a way of peace that is not easily described by words. She said that outside the weather was really bad. It was raining and really windy, as it is today for me here. But within herself, she was feeling at a peace, calm state. And it was like a very slight rain that she wasn't worried. And this also lasted until today, until this morning. Did anyone else had a similar experience from yesterday or in general? No?
Well, for me, it was very peaceful yesterday. The meditation. What I've seen in my solar plexus was basically a golden sea, so it was beautiful. But but tonight I was dreaming, like every time I would wake up and fall back asleep, there was a new dream. It was like crazy, but nothing special. Just
wow. Lola, thank you for that, Nina. Η Νίνα λέει ότι...
Κατάλαβα.
Okay, thank you. Okay, guys, take note of what you think, of what you believe, what comes through you, because we are activating your solar plexus with all of this now in a new way. And Phoenix, you have been doing a lot of clearance through these sessions. I can see you yawning. Let's continue a bit because I see the time now and we have to move a bit faster. Reflection and the importance of the reflection, guys. I don't always do that, but this year I understand the importance of it, okay? Always take the time to reflect back and be proud of yourself, of your actions, of your dedication and your devotion in everything you do, but mostly to yourself, okay? Do something new and challenge yourself, and at the same time congratulate yourself. Be proud of yourself, acknowledge yourself, your worth, your courage to do something. And of course, ask for feedback. Feedback will give you an idea of what you're doing and how to improve. This is your healthy ego. You're not asking for feedback because you want, probably, okay, everyone to say, hey, you are very excellent and well done. Yes, if you come from that place, something is wrong, an overactive ego, we need to go back and check it again. But if you come from a place that I'm humble and I need to know what is good, what is bad, what needs improvement, and I won't take your bad criticism or bad feedback in a negative way, this is your healthy ego, okay? And I need to say that because I will give you questions for feedback. Be honest, okay? 100 or if not 1000% honest with your feedback, okay? Stop thinking what others will think or I'm bad or whatever. Food for thought, we are almost by the end. If you don't believe in yourself, how others will believe in you? This is what I was saying before. When you need to receive love or respect, feel it for yourself from within. And in the other way around, okay? If others believe in you, why is it so difficult for you to believe in yourself? I had people giving me feedback, you are good, you are doing great job, and I wasn't believing in myself. I had people training me and mentoring me, even without taking money, and their worth in money is huge, guys. When it comes especially to other occasions, I see it, but I didn't believe in myself. I had to trust myself, I had to build up on that. When someone says you're doing a fantastic job, an amazing job, you are brilliant. Yes, there are two reasons they say that. Either they believe in you or they want something from you. But this is for you to judge. And whatever the position they are talking from, this comes from, take it as positive. Sorry, not joke. Take it as positive, okay? Take it as a positive feedback. No matter what they believe, you will build on that feedback you get, and you will build and build and build. Trust yourself, trust the feedback you get, and be open. And we will do a short meditation. This was the end. So far, how was this for you? Brilliant. Phoenix is still yawning. That's good. Who wants to share something with us before we do a short meditation? Thank you, Louise. And I would love to hear your voice, but I know something is not happening now. That's okay. Louise is my #1 crystal lady. Now that I said crystals, I remembered, yes, I remember Tina suggested about yoga positions, crystals, and stuff like that. Guys, do researches, find what works best for you, how you can work better on yourself. If yoga helps you, or pranayama, which is breathing yoga. If yoga poses help you, do that. Apply that discipline every day in your life. If crystals help you, they have, okay, I have here, I don't know what this is, I don't remember. This is Jasper. Come again?
Bumblebee. Is it Bumblebee?
Yes.
I can't see.
Yes, this is it. Bumblebee. Yep. This is a crystal for solar plexus chakra. And I noticed that I had that behind me today before we start the session. So I took it here and I was playing with that in my hands. I didn't set a specific intention how I have this crystal on my hands. I didn't set the intention to use it for the solar plexus energy or chakra, okay? But when you use crystals, make sure you use them for the right reasons with the right intentions. I don't believe that crystals are like magic. that I will work with this, I will wear it or place it on a healing I will do on someone. Everything comes from intention. Everything comes from intention. So if I will use this in a healing, my intention is what counts, okay? And I will use these properties in that way. The only thing I would change about the course is that you stop apologizing for speaking Greek. Yeah, that's something I do. I apologize for speaking Greek. Yes, guys, because it is a multilingual course, and I don't want you to feel that you're not part of it when I'm speaking in Greek. Yes, and I will stop apologizing. I will share now, and message me if you don't have access from here, the form. I want your opinion. I want your testimonials. I want you to reflect on your biggest takeaways from yesterday and today. And this not only will help me, but it also help you understand what was the biggest aha moment for you, what helped you continue doing the work that you need on your solar plexus chakra, okay? It has two benefits. I got it. Let's get into meditation, unless if someone wants to share something before we go into meditation. Who didn't I hear today? Yes. Does anyone want to share something? No? Okay, let's go into meditation, guys. And you can find both replays in my YouTube. Probably Jasper. Thank you, Louise. Yes. You can check the replays from this in my YouTube channel, in my Facebook group. Make comments, guys. Make whatever you want. Share anything you want. And if you have any feedback that you need from your reflection exercises, please message me or email me. I'm here to answer. Okay, I won't tell you come for a session to pay and I will give you feedback. Okay, I promise that. We can do that as an exchange, and I can see if something that you want help and support, I can do through your reflection. Please message me. Anything you need, I'm here, you know that. This is how I work.
Κωνσταντίνα,
Πες μου.
εγώ εάν θέλουν να πάρουν κάποια πέτρα, τώρα δεν θέλω να τέτοιο, όταν θα πάνε να την πάρουν, να μην πάρουν αυτοί που έχουν στο μυαλό, αλλά αυτοί που θα τους μιλήσει.
Με τη διαίσθηση, ναι. Lola suggests that when you go to buy a crystal, use your intuition, not what you have in mind that you want. Use your intuition and what crystal calls you. That's what she says. Thank you. Okay, close your eyes because it took more than 1.5 hours. Yeah, I did it again. Connect with your breathing. Breathe in as deeply as possible and slowly breathe out. Again, breathe in and slowly breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Let your body relax. Let your mind relax. Keep breathing in and out and visualize a white pillar of light with golden energy embedded, coming down from the sun, the great sun, the source of everything, going through your upper chakras, down to your crown chakra, your third eye chakra, your throat, your heart chakra, and connecting a bit more with your solar plexus chakra, clearing any residual energies from these days, going down to your sacral chakra, to your root, and through your legs, through your feet, disconnecting with your earth star chakra. And you may feel heavy against the surface you are sitting on. And through your roots, it is connecting with Mother Earth, with the center of the earth, keeping you safe, grounded, and protected. And Mother Earth sends back energies through your roots, showing in this way her love, her protection, her confirmation. And you feel these energies coming up through your feet, your legs, clearing completely any residual energies or stagnant energies, coming up to your root chakra, to your sacral chakra, to your solar plexus, and up to your heart. And you feel this loving energy pulsating through your heart chakra and spreading everywhere, above, below, left, right, front and back. And now this energy is going up to your throat chakra, your third eye, and your crown chakra, up to your soul star chakra. And let it open completely, as best as possible, with the help of your personal energies, the source energies, and Mother Earth's energies. And now use the energies from your source star chakra and guide them down to your solar plexus. Connect a bit with this chakra one more time, as we have been doing this last 2 days. And ask these questions. How will I be the leader that I truly am? Let the answers flow. Your higher selves already know. How will I be the leader that I am? What kind of a leader am I? What will empower me even more? Let the answers flow to you. Find your empowerment from within. Am I confident enough? Check how your stomach feels like as you ask these questions. Feel the energy and ask your guides to step forward and help you build up the energy on your solar plexus. You are the master of yourself. You are the leader of yourself. Feel how this feels within your body check your emotions, the sense of being. How does it feel like? I am confident. I know my worth. I know my value. I respect myself. I acknowledge myself. I validate myself. How does this feel? And doing it from a space of self-love gives you more power from within, more motivation from within. I want you now to take this emotion, this feeling, this sense that you have and place it above from your solar plexus to your heart chakra area. Take up this energy and place it in your heart. I love myself enough to be the leader of myself, to be confident, to be worthy, to respect myself enough. Thank your guides, thank your higher self, thank your true self, and thank you for everything you do, all the work you do, and express this gratitude. When you are ready, take a deep breath in. Move your fingers, move your toes. And come back to this room. Yeah. Take any notes if you need to note something. Unmute yourselves. Lola, just checking. Δεν σε ακούω. Δεν σε ακούω. Unmute.
Δεν ξέρω, χάνομαι όταν κάνω το διαλογισμό.
Κάτι σου κάνω. Τι σου κάνω.
Δεν ξέρω.
She says that she's lost every time with the meditation and I'm saying, what am I doing to you? I'm doing something to you. Oh. Guys, it took more than 1.5 hours. Apologize for that. I know I get angry or mad when something takes more than usual or more than the time that I was told that it will take. So sorry for that. I have to apologize, Luis, for that. I won't take it back. Any feedback, any ideas? I hope this was helpful. This also has to do with the inner work that I have been doing on myself. Esther, yes, I like that. Guys, I really need you to complete the questionnaire at your own pace and time. And please come back to me if you have any questions or you need any help or support with the guidance you received or how to move forward. And if you have anything to share, This is one more time of this on public setting with everyone, okay? So unmute yourselves.
I loved it. It was great. Thank you so much.
We will be doing that with James in a different way, I think, on Chakra School.
No worries. It's all good.
Yep.
Practice is good.
Yes, and we always have a lot more to learn through everything. I do believe that.
Thank you very much. What a wonderful experience this has been over the last 2 days. I've sent you some private messages.
I have to check them because I haven't checked messages at all. I'm sorry for that, guys.
Chat on here so you can see what's going on, but I will definitely fill out this paperwork, and I'm really excited about Tuesday.
Whoa. I will check all the messages later because I have them saved as I save the recording. Sammy, I saw your question. I will send you the questions. Guys, please message me so I can remember to send you an email if I have your email, or if I don't have your email, please give me your email. I know I sent some emails yesterday, but make sure you remind me, because today I was trying to remember who was yesterday during the live, and I don't remember. Please help me somehow. And I went through the replay to remember the names, all of the names. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Elaine. It was brilliant. Really enjoyed that.
The next, thank you, and pleasure to do that. Amy, you asked about the next. I have no idea, but this took me a lot of guys, that I didn't share with you, or I said something about that yesterday. You remember the poll from December that the most answered chakra was solar plexus? Was what the heck? How I will do that? I know nothing about solar plexus. And when I started doing the research and putting together the material, and I found the courage to do that because I was avoiding doing that. This should have been done during the first days of January. And as you see, the January ends today. So thank you for making me work a bit more. Thank you for making me, with this way, reflect on myself and do more research on that. And I don't know honestly how or what will be the next one, but there will be a next one. That I can promise from now. Thank you, everyone.
Well, yeah, thank you, and all your guides, because you guys are awesome. Really, you have such superpowers that really.
You are the
that's
one.
why I'm here.
You are the one person that can understand them fully before even me. I do believe that. During that poll, Nina came back to me and said, "What is your team doing? What team? Your team, my spiritual team, my spirit guides. Yes. What else do you think?" I mean, she goes something like that. Well, okay, what did they do this time? Because I'm not always aware of what they are doing. You asked us about the chakras. They have been working on me, and I have some great ideas on my second. I was really great job, guys. I was once great job, guys, and thank you for the feedback, Dina. And yes, I ask my guides to work through you whenever you need guidance on things, especially within my group, or any other kind of help you need, and through my course and everything else. So yes, I love you all. Thank you for being patient for almost 2 hours again today. And thank you.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you.
Once. Tony,
Yes,
I
thank
didn't hear your voice much today. Sorry.
Bye, everyone.
Love
Bye.
you all.
Bye. Thank you.
Alles Gute. Danke.
Danke. Yes. And thank you. And what else? I love the hearts. I want more hearts.